Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to LHNF.com. I am Chad, and we're bringing you guys the UFC 200 fight predictions. Dude, I'm joined by Sweener and Jason. We're going to break down every fight on the card for you guys, and we're going to start off with the UFC Fight Pass early preliminary, that start at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. Holy crap, man. These are going to be early fights.
Dude, that's like 10 hours of fights. Are you guys prepared? What are your snack situation like?
Dude, hey, get your Pizza Hut order in early, bro.
No joke.
And schedule a backup, man.
I was just going to say, you're going to have to
night, dude.
order two, dude. But
Hey,
man,
have your topper sticks delivered later.
I miss topper sticks. Can we do a topper sticks cast? Because I want to talk about that.
We should be eating them right now, dude. But let's jump into the fights here, dude. UFC Fight Pass, dude. They got this whole event is stacked, man. UFC 200 opening up with Jim Miller and Takanori Gomi, dude.
Wait, are we gonna talk about the elephant in the room? The biggest.
We'll talk about it later.
All right, guy.
Everyone knows about the giant elephant. We talked about it live on the app, dude. John Jones.
All right.
John Jones is out of the main event, in case you guys didn't know. But we might have some breaking news by the end of this. So stick around because John Jones is going to get replaced and Dana White will have a replacement for him by the end of tonight, which could coincide with the end of our show. So, dude, yeah, so stick around, dude. But we're going to open things up here with Takanori Gomi and Jim Miller going at it in the lightweight division. Both guys riding a couple of losses and not really like huge, but you know what they're good for? These guys are good for fucking putting on a hell of a show, dude.
They really are.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
really
be a fight, man. Hey, it's been a bad couple months for old Miller, man. He's been in some bad forms. He's only won one fight out of his last 5, dude.
Jim Miller used to be a workhorse. He used to be like a guy you could rely on to have like a good, solid like war. And now I just feel like
he is though. He is. He's still. You're talking about Miller, right, dude?
Yeah.
You look at it, dude. His last like 5 fights have all gone 3 rounds almost. So it's like he's in there banging and he just loses.
Yeah, but no, he
like
used to like the fights would be done quick, right? Like he would get a win early or he'd like submit a guy. Like I felt like he was a lot more dangerous, but maybe he wasn't. Maybe I'm just, I think you're just glamorizing his highlight reels or something.
Yeah, you're totally. Yeah, he was never a big, to my knowledge, that he was never a huge finisher, but he's always put on like wars, dude. And you got to give it, dude. That Diego Sanchez fight. Did you guys watch that?
Yeah, that was good. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it was a solid fight all around.
It was one-sided, though, wasn't it? Or no? You thought it was...
No, they were going back and forth. Diego was kind of on it, but it was just, dude, crazy-ass fight.
I mean, this is really just 2 guys that are on a little bit of a losing streak, and they're both known for going at it.
It's redemption time, and let's face it, Gomi isn't, his youthful self anymore, or he had a lot of power and was good at the submission game. So
back in the dream days.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting, man. I don't know. I think Miller is pretty solid all around. He's not spectacular at everything. Dude likes to throw the southpaw, man. So we'll see what happens. But I say Miller takes this one.
Miller, dude. All right, man. Jason, what do you got?
I'm going with, we should also mention we have the simulations going. We have all the fights in UFC 2 simulated.
Jason spent a lot of time and hard work.
I literally turned it on and let the computer just fight the entire thing. And it picked Gomi to win this one by TKO in the 3rd, which might actually be kind of true. I feel like
Gomi by TKO in the 3rd, dude. That's a cool fucking idea.
I'm going to actually pick Gomi to win this one, but I think he's going to knock Miller out sooner than
Are you just going to pick by simulation?
Pretty much, dude. I'm a numbers guy, so I have to.
I think, Miller's going to take him to the ground and just proceed to take the win right there.
So. I will say, talking real quick about the simulation, it actually, if you look at the, like when you're done with this and we post it and you see the way it picked the fights, it's kind of realistic in a weird way. Like, it feels like that's kind of how, like, if you looked at it on paper, that's how you would pick the winners. So, dude, it's interesting.
I'm going to have to check that out, man. And see, I'm gonna go with Jim Miller on this one, like you, Sweener. I just think that Gomi lately, unless something's changed in his in his training camp, like his tank is just pretty fragile. And anytime you see him, once it gets later, he's just like this, like dying in there, man. And I think Jim Miller, dude, in his last fight, dude, he had a full tank all the way to the end, dude. He went out guns blazing, dude, 3rd round. So I'm gonna go with Jim Miller on this, dude. Jim Miller for me, Miller for Sweener.
I'm gonna go Gomi. Me and Gomi are going with me and the computer going with Gomi.
Somebody's always got to go against the grain, don't they?
Yeah.
No, dude, it feels
He's probably going to get knocked out in 10 seconds, dude. What do I know?
So, dude, the next fight we got on the card here is Gegard Mousasi versus Thiago Santos. Thiago Santos is a late replacement for Musashi to fight. So it's gonna
Yeah,
be
it
interesting to
is.
see how.
Yeah. This could be a tough fight for Musashi, dude. You know, Santos is an up and comer, man, and he's got a lot of energy. He's a quick fighter. You know,
He's aggressive, man.
Yeah. You know, but the other thing is Musashi's kind of slow.
Yeah.
He never fights really with like a sense of urgency, but he likes to move forward and he likes to pressure.
His
So I think,
accuracy is so good too. Like
Yeah.
he can
That's
just
what
like,
I think
and
the
that's
difference is
what
here.
I was thinking is like he's got to lay back. He's got to kind of because dude, Thiago Santos, dude, huge step up for him, dude. He's coming in on last minute notice. Well, not super last minute notice, but late replacement. So he's like kind of he needs this win big, dude. It's gonna set the stand. And dude, he's gonna come at Musashi and he's gonna go at him. He's gonna be strong, powerful, and try and take him out.
dude. And Santos, 3 of his last 4 fights, dude, knockouts in the first round.
I know, that's what I'm saying, man.
So
It's not
you know,
like a
and
walk in the
he's-
park for Musashi.
Dude, Santos is fast. He's a strong hitter. You know, Musashi's a little bit slow, just kind of steady-addy. No real sense of urgency, dude. But me, I'm giving it to the man. Musashi takes the win, dude. Edges it out. He doesn't get the credit because he's slow.
Yeah, he's not too
steady.
exciting.
But
Yeah.
he picks and but he stands back there and he picks and chooses his fights, you know? His
Yep.
spots. Dude, he's fantastic in the clinch, dude. Just gonna put a beat down on this guy.
I think like Chad said, he's like very accurate. So I think like Santos is gonna go in there thinking he's gonna get this knockout, gonna get pretty wild, throw some kind of crazy punches, and Musashi's just gonna counter him to death and just destroy him. And he's gonna break his will and then just break him.
I mean, Musashi's only thing that he has against him, dude, he got knocked out by fucking Uriah Faber, who doesn't knock anybody out. If you told me Uriah Faber got his back, dude, and choked him out or submitted, I'd be like, that's respectable, but...
Yeah, that is actually kind of. Is that true? Did that really happen?
No, Musashi did not fight your. That's like 3 weight classes difference.
Yeah, dude. No. Okay, you're going crazy. You're thinking Uriah Hall.
Yeah, he got knocked out by
You're
Uriah
Uriah
Hall.
Hall.
Faber,
I almost bit the bullet on.
You were like, "Wow, that is impressive! I can't
Yeah.
believe he did that."
Faber, my bad.
We're
I got
experts. It's
excited,
fine.
man, because this card is going to be awesome. Yeah, brother. Woo! Uriah Hall, not Faber.
Jason,
No.
did you say you're picking Musashi?
I'm going Musashi. Gonna counter him and beat him up.
Well,
And
I'll go, and then let's talk about the simulation real quick, dude. I'm gonna go with Musashi as well, dude. Unanimous around the board. I just think Santos, you know, coming in late, dude. Obviously, he's aggressive. I think, you know, Musashi's a smart fucking fighter. He knows what he's up against. He knows what he's gonna have to deal with, and I think he just lays back in the cut. If you guys are listening to this right now and you're like, "Holy shit, Chad, you sound professional compared to what I've been reading about you in the last 25 fucking
Yeah,
fights,"
no
this is how I
joke.
always talk. I never pick the fucking winners, but this is what I think.
yeah,
In my-
we get out together, dude. We're having some beers. We're watching the fights. Chad's like an analyst, right? Like he's like Mike Goldberg or Joe Rogan. He's got all these details. He knows all the angles, and then he like picks the other guy. Like he goes against the numbers and against the stats. It makes no freaking sense, dude.
so
So
listen to what I gotta say, but not necessarily pick with me unless everyone's on board. Then I probably chose right.
Yeah. No, it's like when I'm writing those stories up and I'm writing what you like, copying and editing what you guys wrote. I'm like, man, these 2 guys know what they're talking about. And then I have like 1 sentence. I'm like, he's gonna punch him in the mouth. I feel so stupid. But
So what do we have for the simulation victory?
we don't, because Diego Santos is too. I guess he's too new to the UFC, or I don't know why he's not in the game, but he's not in the UFC game, so that's really weird.
That's dude, free character coming down the road, man.
Yeah, I feel like they missed the boat on
If
that
he
one.
wins, dude, he gets in the game. That's the gimmick, dude.
Yeah, unless I screwed
got
up
a
and
lot
couldn't
to fight
find him,
for.
but I couldn't find him in the game. That might have been me.
No, I think I think you're all good on that, dude. And the main event for the Fight Pass show is going to be Diego Sanchez versus Joe Lauzon, dude. J-Law and
Dude,
Sanchez.
every fight I'm like, ooh, that's a good fight.
This is gonna
Dude,
be a
right?
slugfest, dude. You got a couple guys who are both aggressive, man. Want to come out, want to bang. You know, I don't even know how many bonuses they've got for fights of the night between the 2 of them. But this is gonna be fantastic, dude.
Dude, and like, just think about it. We just talked about the opening fight being like a barn burner. Jim Miller fighting Diego Sanchez in a throwdown, dude. J-Law is just in there as well, man. He does not fuck around. He'll come in straight in your face, start throwing punches, dude, and probably knock you out, dude. And we've seen Diego Sanchez backpedaling quite a bit in some fights where the guy is more aggressive than him and puts him away a little bit and makes him get on his heels. So, I mean, I'm looking at this one like it could be a slugfest, or, dude, it could be a short night, dude, for Diego Sanchez. I'm on the fence with him right now.
Diego Sanchez is going to lose. I always go against the juicers, and it's usually right 9 times out of 10.
You do! I always pick a guy, and then you're like, no, man, he juiced.
It's like 9 times out of 10, like, they just don't have it anymore, like, after that. And I don't think Diego Sanchez has it anymore. He got, I don't know, that Jim Miller fight was a freak fight, I think.
So good.
I don't know, man. I think if Sanchez, everybody's coming out swinging, dude. And I think that this is whoever comes out and survives the fucking initial storm, dude, is where it's gonna be. I don't know, man. It's
a tough one to call because it could just get one of those random punches that's gonna end this fight kind of situation. And if it is that kind of fight, I almost feel like it should be Diego Sanchez to get that win.
Yeah, this is the only one in my notes where I didn't put a clear-on winner. I'm going to say that I think, Sanchez is going to come out swinging. He's got great combination. Dude loves to throw kicks. I'm going with Sanchez, dude, for the win.
Man, dude, interesting. Yeah, I was like looking at it too, man. But
I don't like Lauzon that much. I don't know why. I've just never liked him, and it's just one of those things. I just watch him fight, and I'm like, I don't get it. Like, he's a good fighter. He's exciting, and I just don't like him for some reason. You know why? He's a submission guy, right? Like, I feel like every one of his fights somehow ends in a submission, and I'm more of a, like, firepower guy, so.
Yeah, dude, it's going to be my luck. Sanchez is going to catch a fucking knee, dude, and be done.
Yeah, that's probably how that's going to play out. What about you, Chad? Who are you rooting for in this one?
See, I always go with Sanchez because I've loved him since The Ultimate Fighter. No matter what he's been through, his losses, his victories, dude, and what he goes with, he's a heart pick. He's one of those that I call the heart pick. Where I pick with, but I'm gonna be going against him, dude. I'm going with Lauzon tonight, dude. I think Sanchez is gonna do something stupid. I think he's gonna try and take him down. I think he might kind of fear the punching, fear the aggression, and might want to just take him down and ground pound him like back in his old days, dude, when he used to just pound people out. I think that's what he's gonna do, and I think he's gonna get caught. So I'm going with Lauzon, dude.
All right. The simulation went with Sanchez by TKO in the third, but I will say the first round of that fight, both guys got rocked like pretty bad. Like, Sanchez hit him with a punch and it rocked him, and then Lauzon hit him with a kick to the stomach and rocked him, but eventually Sanchez grounded out.
Dude, that's not what's gonna happen in my book, dude.
No.
But those are your UFC Fight Pass early prelims. Those 3 fights are going to be on there, dude, with Sanchez and Lauzon headlining it, dude. Then we move on to the Fox Sports 1 prelim show, dude. And guess who makes it to UFC 200?
Golden boy.
The golden, dude, Dana's golden boy, Sage Northcutt, dude. As he takes on, dude, holy crap, in a good fighter, dude. Enrique Marin is actually a pretty quality opponent, dude, for Sage Northcutt to just coming in and try and take down, man. And Sage kind of looked a little. I know he
hasn't looked good.
And I know he fought like 3 times in a row, but he did not look good when he got taken down to the ground. And guess what, dude? Fucking Marin is a fucking ground and pounder, dude.
It's a weird fight. Maybe I don't know anything about Marin, and I kind of want little baby Zach Morris to do some kind of crazy ninja kick that they always show him doing.
I like the flip.
Yeah, they show him doing all these crazy moves. Like, do them in the ring, dude, and then I'll be okay with it.
Dude, being the golden boy, man, this is the fight that I think is meant to help Northcutt kind of find his way, maybe get back on the path, back on the horse. He's just, it's hard to not, it's easy to not like this guy, dude. He's a good looking dude. He's fast. He's got power.
Mm-hmm. He does backflips like randomly. Like,
he does front flips.
He looks like he could do like any karate move in the planet. Like when you're a little kid, you're like, I want to be that guy kind of thing. Like, but he hasn't done it yet in the octagon. So maybe this is. I am guessing that they know something about this opponent that we don't, and he's handpicked to make this guy look like a goddamn rock star. That's what Dana does, dude. He did it with Conor. He's doing it here. He's trying it. That's at least what he tries to do. He tries to get those opponents that make him look really good.
Yeah, and it's like in my notes what I said. This is Northcutt's fight to lose. Marin's a jack of all trades. He does everything pretty good, but he's not a master of any, right? So I say, dude, we're gonna look at Northcutt to take him down and just fucking beat him to the ground, dude. Northcutt, the Golden Boy, takes the win for me.
I think Northcutt is going to win. He's going to use the kick that Gael uses in Street Fighter, and that's how he's going to win. The hold down for 2 seconds and up kick.
I would die if that happens, dude. I'm actually going against the grain here, dude. I'm going with Marin to take him out. I think all it takes, if he wants to, is just put Northcutt on his back, dude. We've seen Northcutt just get fucking scared on his back. When Northcutt takes a dude down and he gets on top, he's like a fucking
Northcutt's got fantastic top game, dude.
Yeah, so if he takes him down first, it's over. But if he gets taken down, it's gonna be a rough, long night, dude. But I think Marin takes him out in the second. Just lays a beating on him, dude.
All right.
That's where I'm going with it, dude. Our next fight up, dude. Former headliner of pay-per-views and former champion TJ Dillashaw comes in and takes on Rafael Asunciao.
How did TJ Dillashaw fall down the card so hard? That's so confusing to me.
Because it's such a stacked card.
I mean, seriously.
I just meant like the quality of his opponent. I don't know.
Whoa, dude, don't go undercutting fucking Rafael, who hasn't fought in like 10 years.
Anybody, dude.
And the only reason is there's heat between these two. Okay. There's a little bit of outside beef between these guys, and there's been Rafael had challenged him previously. He would fight him, and they didn't take the fight. And then Rafael was like talking all sorts of shit, and TJ's like, "Dude, you haven't fought in like a year and a half. I'm not taking that fight." And then so it's just been going on. It's almost like, my question is, how does one stay in the UFC for 2 years without fighting?
No joke.
So he was a coach on the tough Latin team, for, like in between there. So he was still doing that for him, and injuries happen. But
this is gonna be such a lopsided fight. It's gonna be terrible.
Yeah, I mean, dude. Really, other than his loss to Dominick Cruz, I mean, TJ Dillashaw has just fucking been running train,
Yeah.
Since the last fights, Dillashaw has just improved. I don't know. I think this is going to be over very quickly, dude.
It's hard to pick against Dillashaw, dude.
It's impossible to pick against him in this fight. Unless you're the goddamn simulation, which picked him to lose via split decision.
How does that even happen, dude?
I don't know.
Right.
Because they don't take ring rust into account. They don't take the real life energy, the feeling it is walking out to the cage, how scared you are about him like impressing people, or where you've been in the last 2 years, if your legs or your body's gonna hold up, dude. All that shit plays a mind game on you, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Coming into this, dude.
Not according to Cruz, dude. He says there's such thing as cage rust.
I do remember that.
So false.
Yeah, there's a for some people there is.
Yeah.
Like if I was to walk in that octagon for the first time ever, it wouldn't be ring rust. It'd be scared shitless pooping in my pants, and that's
yeah, I mean, John Jones' last fight showed that there's ring rust. He was nothing like he was before he had that time off.
Well, hey, John Jones is gonna have a lot more ring rust, dude. 2 fucking years of ring rust.
So you got Dillashaw. I can't bet against Dillashaw. I'm going Dillashaw as well, dude. Rafael's gonna have to pull out like as Brock Lesnar said, a horseshoe, and hit him over the head with it, dude.
Good luck, yeah.
Our next fight up is gonna be Johnny Hendricks, dude, taking on Kelvin Gastelum. Dude, Hendricks looking to make a comeback after he got KO'd by freaking Wonder Boy, dude. Stephen Thompson destroyed him. And I remember we were talking about that fight when that was going on, and we were all like, well, I wasn't. I was all on Wonder Boy, but I think you guys might have been talking about Hendricks doing some work on Wonder Boy and just his power and stuff, and he didn't even get a chance. He just got caught early, dude, and didn't get a chance to show it off. He's going to be hungry tonight, man. What do you think?
Yeah, dude, he had an unimpressive win over Matt Brown. Dude, I mean, he got fucking rocked against Stephen Thompson, dude.
I'm not a big Hendricks guy. I've never have.
I can't stand that motherfucker.
You know, there's something about me, I guess, where I like watch a guy fight and I'm like, I hate this guy, and I don't know why. I can't quantify it except for just I just don't like them as a fighter.
It's his receding hairline and glasses, isn't it?
It's something about him. Dude. There's something about him. I'm just like, when he was winning, he was kind of boring. I don't know. Even though he's got that power, I never felt like he was fighting somebody who could knock him out in 3 seconds, even though he could.
Right. Well, that's not. I mean, dude, he's a wrestler. You know, he's in the clinch and the grapple. I mean, that's where it is.
And I've liked Gastelum since like he was on the Ultimate Fighter. Like I've kind of dug him, but I think Hendricks is going to destroy him. Unfortunately,
I mean, that kid's Hendricks not ready used to be able to just fucking blast people in the face, dude, and had crushing power. I don't know that he has it anymore. And I think you're right. You know, I think Hendricks has a little bit more skill in a couple of areas that's going to allow him to eke this fight out via decision, man. That's what I say.
I think Hendricks is going to knock him out maybe in like the first round.
Really?
I think we're going to see his power again. I like Gastelum, but
really?
I just feel like he's primed to get knocked out. Like, he's done decent. He's never done great. He's been up and down. He's just ho-hum, and Hendricks is like a step above him. He's not ready for this fight.
Right.
On such a big platform.
Yeah, there's just too much pressure.
Dude, yeah, this is a tough pick for me, dude. And
I know, this is just a fight that can go any way.
Yeah, it is. It's one of those pick'em fights, man. But I think I agree. Like, I think Hendricks is gonna just outmatch him, overpower him, take him down, and just take ownership in this fight, dude. And Hendricks has a lot on the line, dude. He loses this fight, dude, he's pretty much out of the title picture for a long time, for a while at least. Right. He wins this fight, dude. He's back in the game, dude. And he used to be the guy at the top, and then it just all fell apart, man. So I'm going with Hendricks as well on this one. Simulation
had Hendricks doing exactly what you said, dude, just ground and pounding him and beating the crap out of him and stopping it in the second. He kept taking him down, went for submissions, dude. He almost had a submission, and then he ended up smashing his face in and getting the win. So,
plus, dude, I feel like there's just something about Hendricks' beard that I used to love, dude.
Was there something about his nickname that you like too?
Big Rig? Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, the Big Rigger, dude.
The Big Rig, the beard, dude. That's your guy.
It's like it was your UFC doppelganger.
He is my doppelganger, dude.
Dude. Awesome, dude. Those are the picks for Johnny Hendricks and Kelvin Gastelum. Next up, dude, and actually the main event for the Fox Sports 1 prelims, dude, we got Kat Zingano taking on Giuliana Pena in a fucking brawl, dude. I'm excited for this fight, dude. This could actually be my fight of the night pick. I think I'm going to go with it as a fight of the night pick, dude.
Who do you love? Do you love Pena?
Dude, I'm a Zingano fan, actually. But Pena's been kind of like obviously, like, she's been doing awesome. And this actually has the makings of, like, a title eliminator fight where either one of these girls could go ahead and, like, if they win, they get a title shot. I mean, that's pretty much where we're at right now with these guys. So
yeah, this is going to be a war.
I mean, I like Pena. I liked her in Tough, dude. I thought she was a great fighter. She's got all-around good game, dude. She's strong. She's powerful. She can stand up and just fucking throw fists, dude. But Kat Zingano, man.
She's
coming off a loss to Ronda Rousey, got nothing but everything to prove that it just wasn't a fluke, man. It's her time to get back into it, prove that she can be a contender again.
Dude, the thing is, dude, she wasted both of the two ladies that are in the title fight. She took out Tate and she took out Nunez. So I mean, we don't like to play that game because obviously people evolve and they change and stuff. But
I always like to play that game. I feel like that's a good tell, right? Like if you can beat someone else is like, technically you should be able to destroy them if you beat them already.
So.
Yeah,
technically, if she wins this fight, goes up against them, she has a victory over either of them. So whoever has
that Ronda Rousey fight was a total fucking fluke too, right? Like she just choked on the biggest stage of them.
Yeah, like dude, here 2 of the last Rousey fights where people were just so fucking psyched up to fucking beat the shit out of her, dude. They were like fucking hounds that haven't been fed for like 4 days, and they're like, "There's my fresh meat." And then Ronda Rousey just fucking pulls one counter move and it's game over. I mean, Ronda Rousey didn't hurt either of those girls, dude. You know,
yeah.
They fucking come out like all amped up, like drank 16 fucking Monster energy drinks.
Rousey did almost get choked out by Miesha Tate, dude, in their fight, which is pretty crazy. If you remember that, she luckily was able to pry her off, dude. Otherwise, that was it.
All right.
So what are you picking, Sweener? What do you got?
I'm going Cat Zingano.
Me too.
Zingano,
I think Zingano should be the champion, and she will be the champion soon, because that fight against Rousey was a joke.
Yeah, dude. And if Pena has anything to say about it, dude, she's gonna come out and just lay some waste here. But this should be a good fight. Should be awesome. But I'm going with Zingano, dude. She's got the edge, dude. She's got a little bit more power, a little bit more speed, and she's got the backing of like the knowledge that she's fought some of the top competitors and taken them out. So it's gonna be an awesome fight. But yeah, dude, look for Zingano to take it out. Unfortunately, I think that goes against the simulation.
The simulation was weird. Zingano was winning that entire fight and destroying her, and then at the end, Zingano took her down, got spun, and Pena ground and pound her, got her on the back, and just beat the crap out of her and got the win. It was great.
Dude,
it was kind of cool, dude. You wrapped her legs around her, was pounding her head. It was awesome.
That's how it happens, man. So those are your fights and our predictions for Fox Sports 1 preliminary showing that starts at 5 o'clock Eastern.